Hello.
Anybody home?
It's been a while.
It's
been 2 weeks since you last heard.
No. Been 3.
Oh, that's right. It's been 3 weeks since you last heard. No, what do you call it? Episodes. Howdy. We haven't recorded in 2 weeks. That's the outro. Don't play that.
Sorry.
When you were trying to go, and I didn't like that because it was really hurting my ears. This is episode 1.
Is it recording?
Mm-hmm. Yep, we're going.
So welcome to the first official Third Time's the Charm. What do you call it?
Podcast.
What do you call it?
What do you call it? I don't know.
That's what you call it.
So we didn't have this debacle again. I was re-listening to our first couple recordings that we had,
attempts.
and I noticed that you said there is no space in Whaddaya. You said you don't want a space there.
Whaddaya.
No space between Whaddaya or Whadda and ya. What do you call it? Or is it what do you call it?
It's what do you call it?
Dude, there's no way.
Yes, because why would it be whadda? Because that's what
so
do
it's
together.
WYC is the initials then? Or no, it'd be...
What do you call it? WCI. There's no initials, all one word.
That's weird. See, I've been putting a space.
What do you space call space it?
But see, I've been putting WADDA space YA space call it. That's what I've been putting on like all the documents and shit.
Oh.
Because I thought that's what we were doing, and then I was like re-listening like 2 hours ago, and I heard you say no space, WHADDAYA, no space. I was like, wait,
no
what?
Space.
No space.
Yeah.
You can't tell which episode is which right now. Yeah, why there can't be a space there?
Okay.
What do you call it?
Because you're flowing the words. What do you? What do you? You're flowing those words together. What do you?
But when I say
like
what do you real fast? Yeah, when I say what do you, I say would you?
Would you?
And you said no, you can't say would you.
Because that's would you.
No, I said what did you? Okay, yeah, would you? Would you?
Would you call it?
No, would you? Would you call it?
What do you call it?
What'd you call it?
But for the more people who
okay, this is enough. We're not listening to. We're not just re-listening to episode 1 and commentating on it. Burned. Stop. We're not doing this.
Don't put the new business.
Don't put the new business. What the fuck, dude? What were we on?
Alcohol and weed. Duh.
2019.
September 23rd, 2019, official posting.
That means we probably recorded it a few days before that.
Yeah. Or not. I don't remember. Because that was when I lived in the apartment. And my only real free days were Sundays. For the most part.
I don't know, man. Crazy. What is that? 19 to 24? Is that 5 years? That's what we were trying to really figure out is how many years it is.
Not quite. We're at 4.5 right now.
Yeah.
Almost.
This September will be 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's bonkers.
We started it when I was your current age.
5 years. Whoa!
That's trippy.
Whoa!
That's trippy. Just about anyway.
When you were 27, we started recording this podcast.
Because it was in September, so yeah.
Ew, I was 22.
Yeah. You're a youngin'.
Whoa. Dude, that's fucking wild that I'm going to hear my 20s on a podcast.
Yeah, almost all of it.
That's crazy, actually.
All of it.
That is nuts. I almost have all of my 20s documented.
And you have
close
almost
to
all of your
weekly.
teen years documented in photos on Facebook.
In photos, yeah. Hell yeah, that's dope.
You can always look back one way or another.
That's crazy. And we've been doing video for what? 3 years? 2.5? Almost.
Since episode 42.
So 4 years then.
Yeah, easily, yeah.
Or like 3.5.
No, 4.
Because 42 would have almost been a year.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's almost 4.
But we've done it for 4.5 years. Oh, we're about to. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so he's done it for like 3.5. Damn.
4 years.
That's crazy. So I was 24.
Don't add this math up because Ethan's about to just leave. He's like, damn, I've wasted 4 years of my fucking weekends.
My 4 years of my Sundays for these losers. Yeah. That's crazy. I was 23 when we started filming.
Yeah.
I turned 30 in 3 years.
Yeah.
Crazy. I turned 30 in a less amount of years than we've been doing this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. This podcast. Ew. This podcast is like a
weird.
child.
I still don't picture you over like 20. No, I guess that's how like parents see their kids and they're like, I'm a little baby who's 40 years old. You know.
Yeah.
I still don't. You still have the same face you did when you were.
I mean,
18
I do
years
though.
Old. Yeah. You got baby face.
I do have baby face.
Yeah. Maybe that doesn't help, but
Yeah. I recently shaved all of my mustache away.
You did? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I know. I grew it for like 8 months, and it was like actually pretty thick. And I was like, wow, yeah, dude, that was a lot of work. And I was like, fuck it, I'm shaving it all.
Oh, wow. I can't believe that was 8 months. Some Rogaine.
I don't need a mustache.
Oh. You don't want facial hair?
Could care less
okay.
if I have it or not. I'm not like, fuck, I want a mustache. Like if I.
But
just
if you were
sit there
growing
and
anything,
grow,
it'd be a mustache.
probably.
Just get you a really good fake one.
No.
Like a toupee for your
God,
lip.
what the fuck? No. Why would I get a fake mustache?
So, hey, what's up, guys? I got some facial reconstruction surgery.
No.
Now I can grow
Plucked
a
my
mustache
pubes
within
on my
a day.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
blows up. No. I'm quite all right.
Got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, I know.
So not this weekend, but last weekend.
I was at the beach.
You were at the beach. That's right.
Last weekend for Memorial Day.
Yeah.
I was at the beach with AD and Bruno for our spontaneous, like, anniversary trip we wanted to take.
Well, wait, what about the weekend before that?
Fuck
Because
me.
we didn't talk about that either.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking tell you.
You gotta refer to the calendar in the notes.
I couldn't fucking tell you.
I know.
That weekend I felt
That was
like
the weekend.
dog shit.
Yeah, that was the weekend you said you felt like poo poo.
Yeah. I don't know if it was just a 24-hour cold or what. I just couldn't stand the lights. It did not feel good.
Oh, that was Mother's Day when we did the cafe.
Maybe that's why I didn't feel good. No, you talked about Mother's Day. You talked about it on the podcast. Am I tripping on weekends? Last weekend? No, yeah, because I remember the last podcast you had talked about the Mother's Day.
It was the 12th, so we didn't talk on the 19th or 16th.
What? Those are only 3 days apart.
Or 26th, I'm sorry.
Okay.
The 26th, we were at the beach. The 19th, I do not remember.
Yeah. Same.
We did something that Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Or Friday. Oh, we went to go see,
Oh, y'all went to a show, right?
Yeah, we went to the Wildflower Festival Friday night.
Yes.
And we went and saw Group Love.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that was a really
That's
good
right.
time. That was a really cool show. We want to go again next year. That Wildflower Festival is really neat. It's like
Were
an
there
art show.
wildflowers there?
No.
Oh.
It's like an art show, food
That's
vending,
misleading.
and like 3-stage musical festival. I'm sure somebody made art out of wildflowers there, but
What'd you say?
Normal person wouldn't even ask that question. That's just like a given at a wildflower.
Yeah, it's a wildflower festival. There's gonna be wildflowers there, right?
nope.
Definitely not wildflowers at the wildflower festival.
No. And this guy? It was dope. Group Love put on a great show. Lots of jumping and dancing. We got all the way. We were like maybe like 7 or 8 people back from the stage.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like in the pit. It was sick.
Yeah, in the pit at the Group Love concert.
I mean, yeah.
You're the front row. There's no pit at Group Love.
Every show has a pit.
Incorrect.
Not
It's
incorrect.
just
Every
front.
show has a pit.
No.
Yes.
So even Taylor Swift starts a pit, big empty circle, and everybody just runs around beating up each other. That's a pit.
That's not a pit.
Yes.
That's a...
That's a pit.
No, there's a
Yes.
fucking...
That's the pit.
No, there's a different name. That's mosh pit. That's a
No,
moshing pit.
That's
No.
the pit.
No, that's a mosh pit.
That's the pit.
That's a
Everybody.
mosh
That's why they
pit.
say open up the pit. They don't say open up the mosh pit. They say open up the pit.
Yeah, because at a fucking hardcore show, it's implied that you're moshing in a pit. But every show has a pit.
No,
AJR, the House of Blues has a pit, that whole lower stage.
it's the lower stage.
That's the pit.
No.
Yes, it is.
The pit is the pit.
No.
It's been
Just because you're a hardcore guy doesn't mean nobody else can have what they call
HXC.
a pit. Just because you went to a church screamo show once doesn't mean you have all the knowledge in the world of what a pit
I
is.
don't, but I've watched a lot more than I've been to. Like 99% more than I've been to. You went with me to AJR? Or 80 TR? And Blink-182?
Yeah.
We weren't in the pit.
No.
Sadly. But
We were way out in the
we're in
fucking
the
field
fields.
at Jexa.
On the hill even.
Yeah. Wasn't
It
bad.
was so cool.
Yeah.
I still had an amazing time.
Yeah, that was a great show. Big old fuck sign.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job,
AJ,
Blink.
Justin, Gotro.
Yeah.
A lot of people there.
Negative. Justin didn't go.
Yeah, he was.
Chris.
No.
Yes. Chris was there and Gotro and AJ. I don't remember Justin.
I swear Justin was there.
I remember 5 of us being there, and one of them was definitely Chris.
I do not remember Chris there at all.
I'm 99% sure it was me, you, AJ, Chris, and Gotro.
I don't remember that. Regardless, great show.
Regardless, great show. Yes, because we even saw Queasy there.
Yeah, it was my
And Chris
first ever
was-
concert.
Casey Redhead.
Yeah, and
And Chris was
Gotro.
Chris and Gotro were like, "Oh, what's up, Casey?"
I swear Gotro was like, oh my god.
Maybe you're confusing Casey for Justin. They had similar looks.
No. I remember seeing Casey there.
Yeah.
But I don't remember Chris being there. I swear it was Justin.
That's wild.
And Gotro and Casey got
I don't
along.
remember Justin being there. I remember Chris being there.
It was my first concert ever.
Crossing timelines.
Yeah. It was my first
That was your
concert.
first concert ever?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was like my first like main like radio band concert, like Blink-182.
First one ever for me besides fucking band concerts like
High
symphony.
school.
Yeah. Yeah. Middle school.
Every time.
That's not annoying. Yeah. I do not remember Chris being there at all.
That's wild. I swear it was Chris.
Because it was me, you, and AJ.
So there was us
in
5
your
and we
truck
piled
trying
it
to
into the
leave.
Honda.
No, it was your truck.
No.
Yeah.
It was not my truck, sir. It was the
not.
Honda.
It was not.
Yes.
I vividly
We were
remember.
in a 4-door car.
No.
Yeah. No. We were not in the truck.
We were.
Swear to God, we were not in the truck.
I swear we were.
No. Then we were in the 240, but we were not in the truck. Unless we borrowed the Blazer.
I swear we were in your truck,
This is
dog.
not right. Some that ended up here.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you what year. I have the Bored to Death t-shirt from the show.
It was my birthday. Or the day before my birthday or whatever.
I'd have to look at the shirt to tell you what year and day it was that we went. I still wear that shirt all the time.
You know what I did the other day? I loaded up Snapchat to pull up memories.
Yeah, and you didn't look at the Snapchat I sent you.
I don't look at Snapchat. Jesus Christ!
That's when I was super sunburnt.
Good God. Pornographic.
Shit, my booby. What about
Oh, what is
Snapchat? Why
this?
did you... Oh.
2020. Yeah. Oh. This one I actually got you.
This is when I was searching your room. Yeah, I get those all the time when I was scaring you coming home.
Yeah. I tried going back memories and they don't go back as far as... Now they do. Maybe they just weren't loading that day.
Memories or camera roll?
Memories. Yeah, it was not loading all this.
I don't know how to go through just memories, but...
I swear I posted the day to remember. Maybe it was just on my phone I had at the time. It's definitely not on here. Anyways. What are you doing?
This is my earliest Snapchat memory.
Oh. Why are you making that noise?
Because I was shooting lasers out of my eye.
Okay.
Oh, you filmed me trying to pick stuff up in reverse?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. No, yeah. I guess I didn't get all my old photos. That's unfortunate. Wonder if they're on that phone.
Here's
That'd
you
be
looking
nice.
like Bubbles.
Ew, I don't like that.
Here's Mom with the same filter.
That's terrifying.
This Steven Suptic with the rainbow.
I miss Septic. But his name was not Septic.
Suptic.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Suptic.
Yeah.
He still streams on Twitch. I got a lot of the memories on here. Go back all the way to 2015 and 16.
Never mind, went back to 2017. I guess that's when I started using Snapchat.
Probably. Everything's fallen. So yeah, we went to the Wildflower Festival. It was dope.
Sick.
I don't remember what we did Saturday
Sick.
or Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. Friday, we packed for the beach. Saturday morning, we hit the road like 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Got there at like 12:30. Set up on the beach for
Took
like...
you that long?
It's 4.5, 5 hours, and we stopped for like 30 minutes at a rest stop with Bruno so he could walk around and
Fair enough.
get his legs moving and drink some water. And
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then we set up on the beach. We laid there for like 2.5 hours. We packed everything up by AKA just shoving it all back into the car because it was a pain in the ass to put away. And then we checked into our Airbnb at like 4, I think, maybe like 3:30. Sat there for like 2 hours, chilled. Went back out because there was a restaurant where you could...
Did y'all stay at a house on the beach?
Not on the beach, like 10 minutes, 15-minute drive away from the beach. It was like an RV park down the road in an industrial park. Like,
Did you rent an RV?
it was like a full RV house thing. It's just like a 3-bedroom little RV home. But it was nice. Good AC. Outdoor shower so you could rinse off from the beach and stuff. Yeah, that was nice. But yeah, we noticed when we were driving to it, in the middle of the industrial park, there's a Domino's and a donut shop, and that's like it.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, they gotta eat something out here.
That's all you need right there.
And so we go out where this restaurant we found had a patio on the beach and dogs allowed. We're like, perfect. So we brought Bruno to this restaurant. We get seated. They take our drink orders, and the lady's like explaining there's something happened with our server. She's not going to be serving us, and the hostess was going to be serving us. She didn't do a very good job at all. She like got our drink orders and our appetizer order, and then like 3 bigger tables came around us, and she took all their orders, brought out their water, and then I saw one of the tables get their appetizer first. Meanwhile, we had just sat there the entire time. No drinks, nothing served to us, like nothing. So me and Andy just got up and walked out. We just took Bruno, we walked out, went down to the beach, walked to the beach a little bit, and on the way home, Andy was like, "Do you want to get Domino's?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah. Fuck yes,
Fuck
we
the
do."
bougie restaurant. You
Yeah.
get some Domino's and a good time.
I felt bad because I really wanted Andy to get her fresh seafood because everywhere in town was talking about oysters and she likes those. So I was going to let her get like her
The
fresh
ocean burgers.
seafood. Yeah. But we were there. Mind you, the drink we ordered was like $16 a drink. The appetizer we ordered was like $17 and fried
you saved
pickles.
some money.
Yeah. We would have checked out of there at like $250 and been like, holy fuck, when we left, I bet. Because her oysters for a dozen was like $26.
Yeah, no.
My 6 shrimp plate was going to be like $23. Yeah, it would have just been insane.
Good deal.
So when we
Dodged the
dipped,
bullet.
we left, we got back to the Airbnb, placed the order. I went and picked it up because they have a drive-through window at this Domino's.
Oh, yeah.
Grabbed it, dipped, went back. Me and Andy ate pizza on the couch and passed
Fuck
the
yeah.
fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
And then we woke up at like 7:30 or 8 Sunday morning. Packed everything, made sandwiches, made like guacamole for
Yeah.
avocado toast in the morning. Yeah, we like got fully ready
That's
for the beach
guacamole
day.
toast.
I mean, yeah. It's essentially just avocados with tomato and onion.
Make sure the guy hadn't fallen.
Oh.
Oh, in the room. But yeah. So then we went from the beach to like 9:30 in the morning until 7:30 at night Sunday.
Oh. No wonder you were so burnt.
Dude, I applied like 13 layers of sunscreen,
Good Lord. Well, yeah, but you were also out in the sun for 12 hours.
but I wasn't
10 hours.
like, I'm not like blistering and bubbling burnt. I was just lightly burnt. I peeled a lot. Now I'm really tan.
You're in the shade?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We had like a little tent thing set up, and we were like maybe 20 feet from the water, and is a drive-on beach. So you drive up, you park at the dune, and then you set up right behind your car or down at the water, wherever you want to set up. But it was really nice. But yeah, I paid $30 to be able to park on the beach. It's a
no.
pass, and you used to be able to buy day passes for $10, and now they switched it to where you have to buy the annual pass, and it's $30. Yeah, all the research we did said you pay $10 at the pier, and they let you drive on and you park. And then we get there, and the lady at the gas station was like, "Oh, they just switched it. We do yearly passes now instead of day passes." So Andy and I said we'll just drive down there and drive on
At
the
least
beach
one
and
more
just hang
time.
out. Yeah, hang out one more time this year before make it worth it. But it was a lot of fun. Bruno had a good time. First time ever, I'm sure, for him. I don't know if his other owners took him, but as far as we know, it was his first time ever going to the beach. He seemed to kind of enjoy it.
Okay.
He was a little confused when we got there, the fact that we're just like laying down and doing nothing. He like didn't
You
understand
bring him
why.
toys to like play fetching?
I mean, he had to be on a
He
leash.
took a picture.
He had to be on like a 7.5, or didn't have to be 7.5. But he had to be on a leash, so we bought like one of those anchor things you screw into the sand and put him on that. But he just laid in the tent most of the day. He just stayed out of the sun and laid in the tent with us most of the time. And we took him out to the water a few times. He enjoyed it, but he was scared of the waves coming at him. So if a wave came and then he went out and it was just like still water, he would run like in the water and play. But the second another wave would come,
would run
he'd
away.
freak out and try going back to shore.
That's funny.
So
laying on the beach for 10 hours, what did y'all do for the 10 hours? You laid on the beach for 10 hours and did nothing?
we sat on the beach. We listened to music. Andy played like Suika on her phone. I took some naps. Jumped in the water.
Some naps.
I took like 2 or 3 naps while I was
That's
out there. Yeah.
funny.
We just wanted a beach day to do nothing. Like, that's all we wanted. So I just went and swam in the water, played in the waves,
Okay, so no,
listened to music, ate food.
use no other logic, except just answer the question. Answer this question the fastest you can possible. Okay.
Okay.
You're not. You're patient.
I am. What do you
What's more comfortable, laying on the beach or laying in your bed?
in my bed?
Why the fuck would you go to the beach then?
Because the breeze was nice and we were outside. It felt good to be by the ocean.
Sand stuck to your feet in between your butt crack.
Not in my butt. I'm not
Burnt
like
to death in the
opening my
sun.
butt cheeks to the sand. I wasn't, like I said, that burnt.
What's the benefit of laying on the beach compared to laying in your bed?
How often do you get to lay on a beach for 12 hours?
What? No, I'm not, that's not the question. What are the pros of laying on a beach as opposed to laying?
How
in your bed?
often do you get to do
That's
that?
not a
That
pro.
is a pro.
That's how
You
is that a
don't
pro?
get to do that all the time in your life, so why not go and enjoy it while you can? That's a pro.
So, have you ever been to the beach?
Yeah. It's disgusting.
What beach did you go to?
Galveston.
Well, that's your problem.
That's
Exactly.
not
It's
a beach,
disgusting.
yeah.
That's where you went.
It's still nice. I don't hate the beach like you. You would go to the Bahamas and hate the fucking beach.
That's not true. It's
It
clear
is
water.
true.
I would
That does
love
not
it.
matter. You would not get in the water.
100%. If
You
I can
would
see
not.
what's in front of me, I would. That's the
I
biggest problem.
hate getting into the ocean, but I love going to the ocean.
I don't see the point. If I can't see what's in there, what's the point? I'm just looking at dirty water.
I'm not there to look at the water. I'm there
Oh.
to swim. I'm there to play in the waves. I don't care what's in the water.
Really?
Yeah. It's just like a lake. It's the same thing.
Gross.
I don't care. I just swim in the lake. The ocean's better than the lake.
I won't disagree with that. Lakes are grosser.
I love the waves, and I want to like boogie board, and I want to find the
Did you do any of
sandbars.
that?
I mean, I body surfed. I didn't buy a boogie board.
Body surfed?
Yeah.
Or
So
you
like
just plop into the water, but by your
no. So they have it's like a sandbar. So you go out and you get into like stomach to chest deep water, and then the sand comes back up. So you're in like knee deep water again, but you're like 30 feet out away from the shore. And there's huge waves instead of little bitty, like tiny pushing waves. And so when the waves form, you know how on like a boogie board you'll jump right before it turns white?
And
You
can
do
ride
the
the
same
board
thing with your body.
body.
You just kind of jump sideways and you kind of just float on the wave for a little bit, and then the wave stops carrying you and you fall behind it. So you can do it like 5 or 6 times on all the waves until you get all the way in. It's fun. Body surfing.
I just will never understand it, I guess.
Yeah, it's the same. You just don't enjoy being in the water. Like you could.
I do.
care
I
less,
love getting in a pool. It's awesome. I can see what's in there. It's clean. Feels nice.
But you don't go out of your way to go and hang out at a pool. You'd much rather hang out in your bed.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying. Is I'd
You'd
much
rather hang
rather
out in
go
a
and
pool
get
than
an
your bed?
experience. Yeah.
But you literally answered what's better is laying on the beach or laying in your bed. But laying in your bed is better than laying on the beach.
Laying? Yeah. If I could take my bed and lay on it at the beach, I'd do that.
Okay.
But I don't want to lay on hard sand all day. The fuck?
I'd rather lay on my bed at the beach. Okay. Fair enough.
It's like if I could bring like an next time I'm bringing some sort of like air inflatable mattress type comforter, pillow, chair, whatever, because laying on the sand did suck. Like it was pretty uncomfortable. But if I had some sort of like lounge chair or inflatable pillow to sit on or to lay my head on, I'd have been 50 times more comfortable and not worried about it. But laying on the physical sand after a while gets very uncomfortable. You just can't keep laying there. It's so hard and compact after a while. Whoa. Yeah. Of course laying in your bed is better than laying on the fucking beach. That's a dumb question to ask, but
Not a dumb question to ask. There's only dumb answers.
it's like, would you rather go for a walk in your neighborhood or for a walk on the beach?
What would you rather do?
A walk on the beach than my neighborhood? If I could just walk out of my house and
I mean, I
go
could-
walk on a beach every day, I would much rather do that than go walk on a pavement road around my neighborhood.
See, I wouldn't.
See, the fresh air is so nice out there, the ocean breeze, nice and
It's just
windy.
air with a little bit of water in it.
Yeah, so it's like kind of misty. Feels
You could
good.
do that at home. Just get a mister.
No.
Just spray it occasionally. It's the same thing.
It's
Put a little bit of
not.
salt in it.
With a little bit of salt in it.
God.
No, it's also the
I can put dirty
experience
dead
of
fish in
taking
it too
Bruno.
if you want.
It's
Make
the
it smell like
experience of
it.
taking Bruno there,
Hmm.
letting him see it all for the first time.
What did he do? Did he poop in the sand?
He did not. He could
Didn't go
not use the
bathroom once?
restroom in the sand. He would wait until we got back to the Airbnb and go in the grass.
Good boy.
I don't know why he wouldn't go
Maybe
in
he
the
peed
sand.
or pooped in the water.
No,
No,
he would not.
Huh.
He wouldn't stay in the water long enough. He'd run
Oh
out.
yeah, that's true. You said that he'd run out of
Yeah.
wave after wave.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he did not poop or pee anywhere near the sand or near our little hut in the car. He's a good boy. I think he enjoyed it. I don't know. He went home Sunday night, and the second we got inside the house after rinsing his feet off from all the sand, we had to get him ready to go inside the house that we were staying at, of course. But we let him in, and he instantly just plopped down on the tile, just
On the
laid
cold
there.
floor.
Yeah, and then did not move for the rest of the night, pretty much. Just laid and chilled with us all night. We had leftover pizza and charcuterie, and woke up Monday and hit the road again.
Wait. Y'all got there Friday night.
Saturday morning.
I
Saturday
thought you
at
said you
noon.
left Friday night.
We packed Friday night and left Saturday morning.
Gotcha.
Left at 7 in the morning, got there at 12:30.
Gotcha.
It took you that long? Yes.
Sure no.
It's 4.5 hours.
I mean, from here to Galveston in like 3.5 hours.
We didn't go to Galveston. We went to Surfside Beach. I told you that.
Oh.
It's like an hour south of Galveston.
How can you go any further south than Galveston? Galveston's on the beach.
Because Galveston isn't the most southern point of the beach.
So you went west.
Like southwest, yeah.
Oh, okay. Surfers Point.
Surfside Beach.
Surfside Beach.
Surfers Point.
What was that
No.
movie? Dogtown.
That's the skateboarding movie.
Yeah, but they surfed in it.
A
At Surf
little.
Point.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where I came up with that.
Are you sure you're not thinking of the Penguin movie?
Surf's Up. No, that's Surf's Up, not Surf's Point.
But isn't there a spot called Surf's Point in Surf's Up?
I don't know.
Isn't it where
Only
he
saw it
meets the
once.
legendary penguin?
I don't
Like
know.
the dude that retired? And
I saw it once when I was like 16. I don't know. I was like, wow, this movie's dumb.
that's a great movie.
Disagree. Just like I disagree that the beach is a fun place to go.
True. Just a hater.
Not hater. It's not for me.
Bruno's going to come camping with us next time we go to the farm. Because he did really good at the beach, so I figured he'd do really good camping on the same tie down.
Hmm?
Just have a 15-foot lead and let him do whatever he wants, really. He'll be fine. I'd really like to get him one of the leads where you tie him between two trees and his lead stays up. It's never on the ground.
Hmm.
Those are
So I can't
pretty...
catch nothing there.
Nothing on the ground. He can't like pull a chair on the campsite or get wound up on anything.
Mm-hmm.
Shot collar, and you said a GPS perimeter.
No
Boom.
thanks. I'm not a shock collar guy.
Why?
They don't need to be shocked.
Why?
You can train them without shocking them.
It's more effective.
Not really.
More efficient.
Yes, really, it is more effective.
Well, yeah, it's more effective because it's like pain.
And I'm not fighting for that. I'm just
Yeah, it's like if I shocked you every time you fucking pissed your pants when you were a baby.
I might not have
It's
pissed
like-
my pants.
Yeah, if you got tased every single time.
I'd probably quit peeing my pants.
Yeah.
It's
Or
efficient.
or
That's
you
what I'm saying.
piss your pants as you're being tased and crying.
And then get tased again.
Yeah,
Peeing. That'd
yeah.
be funny.
No, it would not be tasing a child because they peed their pants.
The difference between a
Making them
taser and a
pee
light
more.
zap. There's a difference between being tased and a light zap. You're not tasing dogs when you give them a shock collar.
I mean, it kind of
It's nowhere near the same.
tasing
It's nowhere
dogs.
near the same voltage.
I mean, surely you played the game where you push the button.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's
Yeah,
like that.
I know.
It's just annoying, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Still.
You go a little numb for a second. And it's like, okay, well, fine. Won't do that again. See, learn to do less, just like the dog would.
Whatever.
What about a pool collar? You said you were gonna do a pool collar. That's worse than being fucking tased.
A pinch
Shot.
collar?
Pinch collar, whatever. You're telling me you'd rather be pinched really hard than zapped really quick?
Yes.
A zap won't leave permanent damage.
A pinch won't either.
Yeah, it will. Can.
Yeah, if it's like...
break skin.
Yeah, but the pinch collars aren't like that. They aren't like... They're designed to not, like, pinch. They're designed to, like, push. Ow. They're designed to, like, push into their neck.
See,
to, like, poke them.
What happened when you did the pinch collar? You hit your head. That's like...
If I fucking zapped it, hit it over and over again, fucker, it just spaz out and hit it multiple times. If I was being shocked. The beach is fun.
Good for you, man. That Monday I went shopping with Qua and Chase. Ran around the Dallas Metroplex looking for cards. It was a good day.
Watching Whatnot
Like 8
Lives.
hours. Huh?
Watching Whatnot Lives.
No, we drove around. What are you doing?
Showing you a picture of Bruno on the beach.
Oh. You brought 2 cars?
No.
Oh, some
Just
motherfucker decided to park that close to you?
Dude, we were parked next to people like this far away.
Oh, Jesus.
The beach is packed.
Ugh. Even worse. At least when I went to Galveston, it was private.
No, this is not private at all.
That's terrible.
It's Memorial Day weekend.
It's true.
It's a little tent set up.
How'd you get that picture?
Some lady offered to take it for us.
Is that sunrise or sunset?
Sunset. Except for being there all day long.
Yeah, you can tell it's a little dirty right there in the front of the
Yeah,
tent.
all the
All the movement.
footprints, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that was day one.
Ow.
That's when I sent you that.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, Andy fell asleep and took a nap on the remote yesterday.
Ouch.
It was funny. You saw the lasagna? You tried the lasagna? I made Andy lasagna
Fabulous.
for anniversary. Trevor
Mhm.
said it was delicious. Dad says cheers to that.
It was excellent.
Well, thank you. I'm glad I know I can cook.
You're welcome.
I'm a chef. I had Andy take this photo for me of me looking like I was a Italian chef taking a smoke break.
That's pretty good.
It was like as soon as I took the lasagna out of the oven.
You should have had your vape in your hand like, fuck.
I did.
Can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
That's the series. It goes there, there, and then there.
Figuring out all the bad choices you made in life to get to where you were.
Yeah. Fuck, why am I cooking lasagna right now? That was a chore, man. I did
Yeah?
not expect it to kick my butt as it did.
How long did it take after she got home for it to be done?
She pulled in at like 5:30 as I was making the layers of it to put it in the oven. So we ate charcuterie and drank wine for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes as it
Did
was
she
in
know
the
what
oven.
was going on in there before you pulled it out? Did you tell her?
No, she had no idea until I told her I'm making her a surprise and she's allowed to come into the kitchen and only see it. So she saw it right before it went into the oven. And all she saw was the cheese on the top, really. She didn't see all the layers below it. And then I kicked her out of the kitchen again.
Get out of the kitchen.
So I said, and then
It's my kitchen.
I popped it out of the oven, asked her if she wanted to see the reveal. She was like, of course. So we unraveled it together and then popped it back in after we dabbled all the grease off.
Yeah.
Gave it like 5-10 more minutes for that cheese on top to get all gooey and brown again, and she ate it up as I sat there and watched because I was like, "This smells disgusting."
You didn't try it.
Just smells. It's literally the smell of my
You gotta get over that, buddy.
middle-aged nightmare, like my middle school nightmare.
You gotta
I would
get
come
over
home from school, mom would be like, "Welcome home, honey," and all I could smell was that red tomato sauce cooking, and I was like, "Oh God, it's
Didn't matter if it
spaghetti or
was
lasagna
spaghetti
for dinner."
Or lasagna or whatever.
It was one of the two, and I knew I hated it. So I was like, I gotta snack right now while I can.
No, that.
So I'd go and eat ramen
cook it without water,
and burn it, and then be like, "Fuck."
Then it smelled like lasagna and burnt noodles.
Yeah, AJ come over and have my
AJ
share.
would have his portion, yeah.
Because I'm sitting there eating ramen noodles at the dinner table.
Yep.
My second batch that I cooked.
Disgraceful.
Huh? How do you eat?
Light sauce
Light sauce.
or white sauce.
Or Alfredo.
That's madness.
Exactly. Thank you.
Or buffalo. Or barbecue.
Madness.
It's not
Do you
beef.
really dislike it, or is it mental?
It's
I
mental.
really dislike it. It is not mental. I have tried it and tried it and tried it again. I have tried so many marinaras in my life, and it just is not good. I don't like ketchup. Every time I dip a French fry in ketchup, I'm like, no, I can't do that.
I don't get that.
I'd much rather dip a French fry in mayonnaise than ketchup. I'd much rather dip it in ranch,
There's
actually.
a nice time for mayonnaise or ranch, too. Don't get me wrong, for fries, but
Chick-fil-A sauce is pretty banging with their fries. I can't admit that, too.
you can only eat Chick-fil-A fries with their sauce. They're so unsalted.
No, they're
and-
good with mayo, too.
Well, they need something. 'Cause they're too plain.
Yes, you can't
They're
eat
not a
just a
good
plain
fry.
waffle fry. You have to put a chicken nugget and dip it in sauce on their French fries.
That too.
It's not good.
It's
I
wonderful.
don't like it. Just don't like ketchup at all. And Andy fucking loves it. She drinks it.
She's smart.
I don't do ketchup. I don't like cherry tomatoes. I don't like... But I like salsa, and I like pico de gallo. But I don't like pico... I can't take a spoonful of pico de gallo, but I like pico de gallo on my food. Like, if there's pico de gallo on my nachos, I'm
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
the
cry.
onion and the cilantro and the jalapeno overpower the flavor of the tomato.
Exactly. That's why I don't mind it.
Yeah. So you're basically just eating onion
I
and
just
cilantro
don't
and
like...
jalapeno.
Yeah, I just don't like tomato.
It's wild.
So what do you think of the barbecue chicken pizza compared to a normal pizza?
A barbecue chicken pizza is, like, really good compared to normal pizza, but I'd much rather have a normal pepperoni pizza with lighter sauce. Not even light sauce, just not a lot of sauce. I like pizza sauce. Like, I just hate when people are like extra pizza sauce.
Pizza sauce is packed with a shit ton of sugar. So pizza sauce is packed with a shit ton of sugar, so it makes sense.
I can't stand extra saucy pizza. Like, it's
Wonderful.
I think what's their face? Mod's Pizza does the perfect amount of sauce.
They do like no sauce.
They
Makes
do like the
sense.
perfect amount of sauce to me.
I love when you get a little Sazzer's pizza and all that sauce is just
On the
crunched up
edge.
right at that crust.
Oh, I hate that.
Right
I
on the
can't
crust,
fucking eat it.
You eat up until that point, and then you still have sauce with your cheese stuffed crust. Oh,
I'm like sitting there with a knife, like scraping that off and wiping it in the box. Shit is foul. I can't stand when pizza makers do that. Fucking evenly distribute your sauce, lazy bastard. Get it off the crust.
disagree. What'd you do this weekend?
Yesterday, I did absolutely nothing,
Oh.
which I now
Andy went to the
feel
zoo.
whack about, yeah. Because I wanted to get up and, like, get on the computer and play games.
Oh.
So, we played till, like, what? 1.
What?
Me, you, and James were on the Discord game until like
Oh.
12:30.
Like 12:30.
I think I got off the computer at like 1.
Yeah.
Went to bed, woke up at like 8:30 to Andy getting out of the shower and almost leaving for the zoo. So I was like, sweet, I'm going to go get on the computer. And I had a bowl of cereal and watched YouTube. And I fell into the YouTube hole of watching for like 3.5 hours.
Oh, yeah. I do
Didn't
that
even
every
get
day.
on a fucking video game. Just sat there and watched YouTube until like 12:30. And I was like, I'm going to go lay down with Bruno for a little bit. Just hang out with him.
That's what the YouTube hole does to you. It wears you out, and you're just like, I need a nap.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to go lay down with Bruno for a little bit. Didn't want to take a nap, but knew I was going to take a nap. Woke up at 3:45 to Andy texting me, do you want anything from Racetrack? And I was like, fuck. I slept too much. So I called her instantly thinking I was too late. Like she had already left, not realizing I woke up from her text. She was like, yeah, I'm just getting 2 slices of pizza. Do you want anything? And I was like, I'll just get a slice. And I like couldn't think of anything else I wanted from Racetrack. And she's like, is that it? I was like, sorry, I'm like half awake right now trying to think of what I want. She was like, okay. So she ended up coming home with a whole pizza because it's $16 for a whole pizza or $5 a slice there basically.
No.
She said it was like gonna be like $16 for 3 or 4 slices. So they just
Might
told her
as
to
well
get
get
a
a
whole
piece.
pizza. Yeah, they suggested she should just.
And it's fresher.
Yeah. Well, no, because she just picked up slices off the buffet and put them in a box.
Oh.
Yeah. Which wasn't that bad.
Jesus, man.
But yeah. So she popped up yesterday and came home and we ate the pizza, watched something in the living room for like an hour maybe, and then she went and laid down for a nap and I got back on the computer and Ethan was on. I was like, yo, what up? And then we played a few games of chess throughout the night. You were there randomly at like 5:30 or like 6 maybe? Or was it closer to 7?
8:30.
Oh.
8:30 is when I got up.
All I remember at like 10:30, we were all just sitting there in silence doing fucking nothing. And I was
We were
bored.
all doing our own thing, but
I was like bored out of my mind, like trying to listen to you guys talk and talk about Pokemon cards and which ones you're sending in.
yeah.
And I was like, are we going to play something? And that's when Ethan played chess with me.
Yeah.
And I was like,
y'all started playing chess really well.
after Ethan whooped my ass in chess 3 times silently, I was like, this is rage-inducing. I need to get up and go do something real quick. So I was like, I'm going to go get water. And then I got water and asked Andy what she was doing and then just laid there with her. And it was like 1 o'clock. And I went and double-checked the computer when I finally stood back up and everybody was off. I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm just going to go lay down in bed. Fucking tossed and turned till 5:30 this morning. I just
played that game for like an hour. What do you mean?
No, that was me, you, and James Friday night.
Was that?
Yeah, Saturday night. Y'all all got off
yeah.
at like 11:30 or midnight. I
Most
bet.
people got off before midnight. Yeah, and I was in there. You were still in there, and I was like, "Well, he
I
hasn't talked in a while. I guess he's just asleep."
Yeah, I had went and I guess fell asleep kinda with Andy until like 1 in the morning. So that's when I got back and I was like, oh, fuck, everybody's gone. I'm just going to go lay in bed. Started doom scrolling on Instagram. Got through like Instagram Reels until like 4 in the fucking morning.
What scrolling?
Doom scrolling. Just like never ending. Like
Oh,
I was just in like the forever loop of scrolling through people's
brainless.
videos. Yeah. So I watched TikTok till like 5:30 this fucking morning.
Jesus Christ!
And then finally fell asleep and then woke up at like 8:30 with Andy again.
Ugh.
And then I fell back asleep and got out of bed at like 11. But yeah. We took Bruno to the dog park today and then that's when we figured out about that puppy. So
Uh-oh.
Who's she going to get?
haven't said anything that I'm aware of. No, all she has sent is the pictures of the puppy.
Is she going? Like, or is she still waiting for?
I'm assuming she's still waiting for a response. She said she would let me know if she heard anything. But yeah, this weekend was not productive.
This weekend's very productive.
And I
for
felt
me.
like poo poo
Mm.
because I didn't do jack shit.
Me and Chase were
Pummel party.
Pummel Party. People are playing Pummel Party.
Ethan
People
said
are
we
playing
need to
Pummel
play it.
Party.
Ethan said we need to play it as Mario Party equivalent.
Mm.
Let's do it.
PC Mario Party.
I'm down.
Let's
I think
do
that
it.
would be a good party game for us to have because it's like not specific and it's all like
Mini games. Shit. I drifted earlier yesterday, I think. I was just doing a little bit of light drifting on the sim rig, and there was way too many people in the drift lobby, so it was way too laggy, so I ended up just leaving. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna play League of Legends. Went into the YouTube doom scroll and never got on League.
Lol.
So, but I have had the urge to just queue up for a normal League of Legends game.
That is pretty much utterly gone for me for the most part.
It's sadly
Somebody
my
wants to play
comfort
the random
game.
ARAM maybe, but
It's sadly my comfort game. Like, it's just a game I feel like I know.
yeah, just because it's a game you know doesn't mean it should be a game you play.
There's nothing else I could default to.
Oh. I'd rather, instead of just mindlessly wasting time on League, I'd rather watch something on YouTube that I'm at least getting entertainment out of. No offense, but the entertainment factor of League is gone for
I
me.
feel like I get on YouTube droughts. There's points where YouTube just doesn't have
Oh, yeah,
content that I
same.
want to watch.
Same here.
It's like all from like 3:30 this morning till like 4:30 this morning. I binge watched Biking DC. He's an Uber Eats guy who just delivers food on his bike.
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's cool.
I watched like an hour and a half of his shorts on YouTube this morning.
God,
Yeah.
that's a lot of shorts.
Yeah.
For an hour and a
I
half.
refuse YouTube Shorts.
He refuses any instant gratification video system.
I don't blame him because they are very toxic.
Yeah. You gonna ask me how my weekend was?
Just was getting there.
You just kept adding on, so I was letting you.
How was your card hunting weekend?
It was great. Thanks for asking.
Where'd you go? What'd
Went-
you do?
To Indigo Plateau Con at the Dallas Market Hall. That's a mouthful, isn't it?
sounds like a fake ass con, dog.
Well, the shop that organized it is called Indigo Plateau,
Okay.
which is a place in Pokemon,
Okay.
and they named their shop after it. But they named it Indigo Plateau Con. They could have come up with something so much better instead of just naming it after their own store. But
IP con.
yeah,
Yeah.
IPC. You know, whoa,
IPC. Whoa.
insane clown posse.
Oh, it's
Don't do
ICP.
that. Yeah.
Not
Yeah, me and
IPC.
Chase were there right on time, 10 o'clock. There was a line at the fucking door. Way bigger than we expected, like massive. You know, for this
Which is
little
real.
card shop out of Dallas, huh?
This card hunt is real.
Yeah.
People want cards.
Well, half of the show floor wasn't even cards.
Oh.
It was merchandise, and there was just one random booth that was massive. It was all crocheted flowers, like bundles of flowers and stuff. Yeah. There was a car show inside.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's a couple food booths behind the cars. It was only like 6 cars. But it's pretty cool cars, like imports, and random Mustang. And this S2K that had insane, like, what do you call it when they hand paint?
Pinstriping?
Not pinstripe, but it was like intricate, like line work on the hood. I don't know, like all in gold leather. I don't know, it was nuts.
Typically call that whatever I said.
Pinstripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time. I brought 300 and I left with $600 worth of cards. So,
Wow.
and I only spent the 300.
Wow.
It's pinstriping.
Pinstriping, yeah. So it worked out. Traded some cards. I'm going to send some cards off, and hopefully I'll be sitting on about $1,000 worth of cards. Worked my way up.
Sell and trade.
Yeah, sell, trade, work your way up to the big bangers, and then you can sell them for $4,000 later on down the road.
Can. Won't.
Probably won't.
Exactly. Waste of money.
No, not always. It's a good time.
Whatever makes you happy. That's all that matters. I got
You wasted your time on the beach. I'd call that a waste of money, but
I know.
look at there.
We did spend quite a bit of money.
You know
to be
what
there.
souvenir did you get? Sand in your ass?
Yeah, sandy ass car.
So kind of something like that.
Photos. I got poop really bad.
Me too.
Like super bad. Can you play
That was
out-
the loudest
Yeah.
one by far.
Can you play the outro?
We gotta do cookies first.
Dog, I am about to shit my
Are you
pants.
hedgehogging?
Yes.
Real quick.
I'm turtling.
Real quick.
And it's not a turtle. It's a fucking
Snake?
eel. Slippery and wet.
Oh wait, it's not late enough for cookies anyway. You
Good.
got lucky.
You just got what I said.
No, I
Oh.
was just laughing because you said good.
I've got to poop so bad, dog. Thank you guys so much for
Why?
tuning into this week.
What
Why?
happened?
What? I don't
You
know.
ate leftover quick track.
Yeah,
Quick
leftover
track?
racetrack.
Sorry,
What the fuck?
that was crazy.
Oh, it's because it's
It's
touching.
touching the wire.
Thank
the
you so
wire
much
is
for
plugged
tuning
into
in.
Thanks, guys.
We hope you enjoyed after not hearing from us for 3 weeks.
Now you wonder why your tummy hurts.
Yeah, you gotta go poo poo. So I will see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, bye.
We'll see you guys later.